While this place might signify an end for many, it also signifies an important beginning for many more. It's the very reason why an eye hospital was set up right round the corner from the burning ghats of Pashupatinath temple. The Telganga Eye Hospital, one of Nepal's most reputable, depends on eye donations from the deceased at the burning ghats. Once families give their consent, corneas are removed at once from the bodies at the cremation site. Without these corneal donations, almost 300 blind patients a year would remain in a world of darkness. But some of these patients at the hospital are also waiting for an intraocular lens implant to cure cataract blindness. The acrylic lenses are made on-site thanks to medical inventor and New Zealander of the Year Ray Avery and the Fred Hollows Foundation, who together set up the state-of-the-art lens lab in Kathmandu 15 years ago.
Fred said, go to Nepal and build these labs for me. And he literally did that on his deathbed. He was dying. And I promised that I would.
Observing the dire need for affordable healthcare in the developing world, Ray went from being just an entrepreneur to finding purpose in an ethical medical business.
Well, my belief in development work is, or even in any of the projects that I work in, whether it be first world projects, is to build teams that actually then believe that the inventions are theirs, and then they take ownership, and then they go on. And that's exactly what's happened at Telganga.
In an incredibly efficient, high-tech computer-controlled process, everyday sheets of surgical acrylic are cut, shaped, polished and sterilised, with each lens taking nearly 1 week to manufacture. In a country where half the population lives under the poverty line, regaining vision was once just for the privileged. But since the lab was set up in Kathmandu, the cost of the lenses collapsed from $300 to an affordable $7.
Nobody believed that such a high quality and cheap intraocular lenses can be made in Nepal, in a country like Nepal where no infrastructure, everything is dirty. People have got that mindset. But the standard Ray helped us to set for the production of these cheap, high-quality IOLs is very, very significant. Nobody who comes in blind, which can be treated, should not go out of this compound without being treated. So, and that was possible only with the production of the very cheap, high-quality IOLs.
It's a far cry from the old World Health Organization operation where they used to rip out the lens of your eye and then they give you a pair of these sexy glasses. These are absolutely terrific, look at that. And that used to be the World Health Organization recommended treatment for cataract surgery. And if I've done nothing else in my life, I've got rid of that blot on the human landscape.
All profits from the lab go into national blindness eradication projects and, for Ray, a permanent connection to the people of Nepal.
I think the nicest thing about Nepal is that it gives the people, obviously, the people have incredible spirituality and love, and anything that we may have done for them, I'm sure that they've given back to us in terms of their friendship and their reverence. I mean, they call me Ray Dai, which means older brother, and that's a lovely thing, you know, to be thought of as brother.
Next week, we leave Kathmandu to journey through the country. I discover the old trading centre of Bandipur. Set high on a ridge, it's a perfect little town, delightfully locked in a world long gone. Then on to Pokhara, Nepal's chief tourist town. I meet Nepal's first river guide training group and learn of how New Zealand helped establish this enthusiastic group of Nepali girls. That's next week on Asia Down Under. This programme was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.